Feels nice and light. It feels nice and secure. I don't know. Oh, it's not even a clip, it's a magnet on there.
So we are testing out the Rode Wireless Pros right now in the streets of Syracuse. I don't know if you guys can see me. Let's, make that come back right here. What's up? What's going on, guys? And we're gonna see the quality.
I feel like I can jog and we can have a conversation.
Use is there across the street right now, real quick. I don't know if you guys hear any ruffling. Let me know if you hear any ruffling there. But my favorite thing about Rode in general is just the usability of their products. And this is a really usable product. No, this video is not sponsored in any way, shape, or form, but they did send it over for completely free. Not only because I'm a collector of, gear and tech and stuff like that, but I'm actually a cinematographer. I like to produce stuff and have stuff that works for me efficiently on my job. So I want to bring that to you guys so you guys don't have the really hiccups when it comes to tech, when you're really focusing on the creativity of your product. But that's a mouthful without being, a lot to say right now. This video is completely unscripted, but without being, too overbearing, let's get right into this. Let's get it. Do you feel like it's like a stranger could just pick it up and just use it?
Yeah, it seems ready to go.
I want to put this down on the ground, which is not safe. Start my iPhone and just be as far away from line of sight wise from this gimbal as possible. You let me know. I'm putting it away and just seeing how easy to use this Rode Wireless Go 2 is in the street. Now you see how far away it is. I don't think I'm ever going to be, this far away from my camera. But say you work weddings, say you work, events, and you give the mic to somebody and they end up walking away. You want to hope that it's recording, right? So I'm like 100 feet away from my camera right now, and you guys let me know how it sounds in the YouTube video. I have waterfalls to the left of me and people to the right of me, and there's a little bit of noise here, but it seems like it's working. So really far from the camera. I would say I'm 200 feet away from my camera now. I don't even know if you guys can see me on the back pedal. Let me know if you can see me in the chat, comment below. I'm as far away from my camera as I possibly could be right now. And I'm gonna run back just to get a quick workout. Now, this is what it sounds like if someone's running with the wind. You have my chain hitting it, you have the wind hitting it. Let's just see how that sounds in post. See if I can really recover that 32-bit float from the Rode software there. I got lazy, so yeah. Hope that sounds good. Let's see what it sounds like right now. I'm gonna play it back. What's your name again?
Taj.
Nice to meet you, Taj.
Right.
We're just trying to test out the Rode Video Microphone Plus Pro today, or whatever it's called. This video is completely unscripted, so just be aware of all the errors, and you guys follow me for that reason. Like, I'm genuine. I give you guys the straight up products. I love what I do. And without further ado, we're just gonna just talk about the state of AI, virtual gaming, all that in reference to testing out these microphones. Mine has on the windscreen, his does not, and we're just gonna see the quality of that audio. I'm not gonna do too much in post-production. I'm just gonna let it hang the way it is. So, really.
Get the raw, real deal. That's how it should be.
All right, so what's your take on the virtual reality in general?
So,
you're talking about like the Apple version of it?
Yeah, okay, I'm talking about both versions. Well, there's more than one version. So yeah. That's the thing right now. So I'm wondering, where do you think it's gonna go? We have Meta working on the metaverse.
Yeah, I really think that the Oculus really started it. It's like the gaming version of it. But I know Apple has that Pro Vision now that you can I just know, in being in New York City, it's just too weird to have some people having it and some people not having it on. Because if you have on the virtual reality, your world feels a little different. Like your spacing is way off. So if everyone had it, then it's cool, and then it's a little freaky to see. But if we don't all do it together, it just doesn't feel right not having everyone in it.
So I think that is kind of heading towards that. I haven't tried the Apple Pro Vision Pros, but I have the Oculus, and I use that pretty often.
Now, how does that work? Is like a space in the room? Like, what is it like?
So I have the second version, the Oculus 2.
Okay.
You draw a zone that you are in. Like, you can use a stationary in a chair or standing, or you can draw out like a safe zone.
What do you mean draw out? Is that with like your hands or something?
Yeah, when you put on the headset, you can use your hands. You can use hands free. I prefer to use the remotes, but you draw out a boundary zone that you're in. And that's like your little world. You walk around, you know, if you have a clear space or room. I have a whole square, empty, unimpeded room that I do it in. So
oh, snap.
It's like you go in and you can see things. On the one I have, it's not the most up-to-date version.
Okay.
So the pass-through isn't the greatest, but
what do you mean pass-through? What do you mean like the...
wearing it and seeing the actual real world.
Okay.
So in the version I have, the real world, you see it, but it's in black and white. Kind of looks like you're looking at through an old VHS video.
Oh, okay.
The newer one, the Meta 3, it has a pass-through that's similar to the Apple Vision Pro, where you can just walk around outside with
like
it.
Almost like real-time type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
and what do you think about the future? What do you think that it's headed, like more or less us using it? What do you think its implications are for society? What's the effect going to be, in your opinion?
I think it's going to be what our phones were, let's say 15, 20 years ago, when it started changing. Let's say when the Google One came out.
Yeah.
When phones changed around that time, I think that the Apple Vision and the Meta Quest are going to turn to that in the next, I would say 3 to 5 years.
It's going to be slimmer. It's going to be more normal. Everyone's going to have it.
It's going to be normal.
Kind of like Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi was like, oh, like you got Wi-Fi here, bro. Now it's like now it's like stupid if you don't. Like, you know? Okay.
I think it's going to be head to that. Not just for the gaming, but for the AR world, because I think you're going to have people who, I think that they're going to be communities that are building around it, but I'm looking particularly at what Meta's doing. They're trying to build the metaverse. They're trying to build our real world inside of a virtual world, I believe.
Yes.
Giving out physical, digital addresses that match physical locations and such.
Mad far away from my camera, as you guys can see, and it's still picking up. Would you say like I should pick it up now to not be like behind?
I would say try it out. There's definitely some things to it. Like it's not just the gaming thing. There's a social aspect to it. But there's definitely, you can actually work on those things. You know, you can.
What do you mean work?
So like on the one that I have, I can cast my desktop into that environment. So I can actually be in that environment using my computer and working and doing things on my computer.
Is it usable? Because, you know, you guys out there, you guys have like the editing platforms.
Levels.
Yeah.
They're different levels. So.
I feel like, you know, okay, my phone, for example, like my phone, iPhones, and most tech now is like plateaus. Like there's every new phone that comes out, it's not really much different, you know, than the next one. There's not anything groundbreaking. Do you think AI still has some jumps to make before it becomes like that, or what?
I think definitely. I think that when it comes to, I think that every year it's gonna bounce up like a phone, but I think that progression is gonna be more. When we have the phones and everything, they change like one feature, give you a couple more megapixels on the camera, whatever, a few more pixels on the screen, and or a little bit better resolution, and charge about the same amount. And don't change too much, you know what I mean? So right now, what I'm saying is I got the Oculus 2, right? The Oculus 3 is a leap and a bound way above that. So I think that that's definitely gonna do a lot more than what our phones do. I think that they're gonna keep on taking leaps and bounds. And I don't know if you ever read or seen the movie Ready Player One. Check it out.
I will check that out. If you guys have seen that video or movie, right?
Yeah, it's a movie.
When it come out?
I'm gonna say probably about 5 or 6 years ago.
Okay, Ready Player One. If you guys have seen that, comment below. I've seen it. I definitely want to hear from you, but thank you today. Really do appreciate you, bro. I will do more and more stuff like this because Rode, thank you for sending this microphone out. There was trucks that drove by. There was people that drove by.
I'm eager to see how it came out.
Yeah, I really want to see how the audio quality linked in. And this thing was really cool. You had the 2 wireless lavs to the brand new Rode Wireless Pro. So that's it. It's your boy Kip Jackson. I'm going back to the studio to, you know, talk to you guys about the specific specs of this, and we'll be back. All right?
All right, thank you.
No problem, man. We are finally back in the studio. Now I wanted to give you guys my raw, straight up opinion. This video was completely unscripted. I went out there, first time use of the Rode Wireless Pro. The magnet was clutch. Like literally having the ability to just pop this onto somebody's shirt. You saw a stranger. He was able to just, you know, be able to just have it free flowing, not really be concerned about the audio. Now, if you're going to invest $399 into audio for your business or for your content creation journey, you shouldn't have to really do much else after that. And that is exactly what these microphones do for you. You shouldn't have to worry about audio quality. You can go and bend the audio however which way you want and have it not be like essentially overexposed or just blown out in terms of audio performance. In my opinion, this was the best microphone usefulness wise that I've ever used on this channel. Yeah, that's saying a lot. And I've used a crap ton of microphones on this channel. In my opinion only, because Rode has no influence on this video. One, thank you for sending this over, Rode. Two, if you guys are viewing my videos out there and you think that, oh, this guy's like, not giving his real opinions, not like, these are my real opinions. Like, I'm literally gonna use this in my man on the street interviews. You see the channel, how I go to New York City or go to Syracuse or go to wherever I am, and this makes it so much easier. Now, before this, I was a patron of Rode. As you guys can see here, this is the Rode PodMic, 99 bucks. I invested into audio on this channel consistently. I'm always looking at ways to make our job as creatives way easier. But that is a bit ranty I'm getting now. I hope this video really helped you in your journey for microphones. It's your boy Kip Jackson. And yeah, peace. You know that like really hard cough you do and you like lose your voice? Yeah, I just did it. It's back to being hot in the studio though. Guess the sweatshirt's like done. Peace.